Let's just get straight into it. Okay, so the trailer starts at a kneel drop, and then we see Karen Page and Matt Murdock just chilling, laughing, having a good time in Hell's Kitchen. And then we see Bullseye walk into a cafe. Now this place is looking real happy right now. This ain't looking like Hell's Kitchen. Normally somebody would have got shot or robbed by now, but it looks really nice and really happy. And we also see the AVTF, also known as the Anti-Vigilante Task Force, just essentially, dapping up the public, portraying themselves as these good guys. Well, we all know this is probably propaganda spread by Fist, or just something to make the task force look good in the first place, which is definitely something Fisk would do since he's the mayor of New York, essentially. Okay, we see the task force shooting at someone and they end up hitting a vehicle. I don't know who exactly they're fighting, but my guess is they're fighting Frank Castle. And in this sequence, we also get to see Matthew Lillard's character, who's playing a character named Mr. Charles, who's a direct adversary to Wilson Fisk. So he's also like a sort of ally to Daredevil and every other vigilante who's fighting against Fist, kind of unknowingly, which I think is really cool. And we also see a missing poster for Matt Murdock. I don't know what ends up happening. Maybe Matt is lying low because of this whole vigilante thing. My guess is maybe something happens to him as he's Daredevil. I know he's committing to that bit of Daredevil so much to the point where Matt's life is falling apart. He's sort of over applying himself to one part of his life and not both. He's not really balanced. So Daredevil is getting all the time, but Matt is sort of like falling behind. And then we see other things like Matt in a church wincing in pain and essentially aggravated or wincing in pain doing something. And in comes in comes Christine Ritter to reprise her role. The grin I had on my face, because I've been waiting for this. We've all been waiting for this. And my guess is my questions. If we bring back Christine Ritter, are there going to be other characters like Luke Cage, Danny Rand, potentially Moon Knight, which I know it's really unlikely, but it's worth a try. It's worth a guess, maybe Night Thrasher, I don't know. Other characters are characters I would like to see in this series, my bad. Throws his billy club and smacks a dude right in the nose. Then we see a shot of Poindexter smiling. I'm not reaching his hand out to somebody. Now we do see red and blue lighting. Red is Matt's color, blue is Bullseye's. So I'm thinking this is a team up between him and Bullseye, since Wilson Fisk will probably be a common enemy. This team of agents who are not AVTF raiding some house, I don't know whose. Some really quick shots. Jessica Jones is tearing up some AVTF agents. Cash Brookman and Daniel Blake looking at a trunk. Really, really weirdly. Maybe they murdered somebody or they're extracting information, and some even more quick shots of some holding facility for, I guess, vigilantes or protesters. We see the crowd protesting against the AVTF. Wilson Fisk killing some guy in the boxing ring. Foggy Nelson. Daredevil sliding around and just doing these. Oh my gosh. Okay, but final thoughts. I think that guy in that boxing ring, who Kingpin was actually fighting, might actually be Matthew Murdock's father, because his father did die in a boxing ring. And I think the guy that did kill his father was Wilson Fisk. Coolsy, it looks very cool. It looks like very action-packed, very cool. I really want to see where they go. Tell me what are you guys' thoughts. Until next time.